It's time. Green pumpage. Absolutely. We got that pump in the chart. Are you feeling good? Throw one in chat if you're feeling bullish. Breaking these key levels. We got to get this music up. We're going to be vibing. We're going to be jumping into these charts in about 3 minutes. So I want to see everybody hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, ding the bell, join the memberships. Become a member here. Shout out to Alex Green. He just became a lab tech, but you are really a professor. You are a BitLab baller with all the help that you do, keeping everything moving over here on our end. So shout out to all the members that are here in chat. I'll give you a couple shout outs today. We got let me scroll back here. Crimson Caravan Company, Alexandra G, Sawtooth Hiker, Alex Green. What's up, everybody? How you feeling? How you doing? Man, I'm feeling good. We're preparing for the show, and I saw that that candle right when I was doing the thumbnail. I said, this has got to be bull, baby. Average Joe back in the house says he's been busy, missing early mornings, but hey, we got you in here. Cluck, 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 everybody from the ATL. Crypto Pollo 1, what's up? Shout out to all the members that are here in chat. Thank you for being a part of our community as you are. I love each and every one of you. Man, it feels good to have these markets going in the direction we knew they were going to go the whole time. Man, this is feeling good. Shout out Discover Crypto. What's up in the chat? Everybody, I want to see all the members. Roll call right now. Let's see those lab coats. If you're a member of the channel, throw in those emojis. Let's get this going. Shout out to everybody that's here. It feels good to have those green candles. Damn, it feels good to be a green candle. That's right, baby. Everybody, let's get involved. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Ding that bell. Let's get this going. We got some good charts to look at today. We're doing this as a community, as a family. Big love to each and every one of you. Let's do this. Sawtooth Hiker, what's up? I see you. We got John Beeson. What's up? How you doing? Alexander G, so much work on the back end. I see you, I hear you, I feel you. Thank you so much for all your help. Crimson Caravan, always here, always large and in charge. Everybody, let's get this going. What's up? How you doing? How you feeling? How you looking? Man, it feels good to have these markets pumping like they are pumping, aren't they? Man, it just feels so gosh darn good. Setting up the stream this morning, and I just looked down at the chart and I said, could it be? Would you be? Won't you be my green candle? Yes, we see that breaking past the key resistance. I told you once it broke past that 36,000, 35.8. I was talking about it over the last week or so. Yes, I was preparing for some downside targets because that's what you do to be consistently profitable in this market. But I said if it does break past this level, it's going to be a fairly quick absolute transport to the upside, and that's exactly what's happening. That's exactly what we're seeing. That's why it's always good, regardless of what your bias is, to be prepared for either direction in the market so that you could take advantage of it and not be caught on the blind side. This is all about being prepared. So shout out to everybody in the chat. I want to shout out to the members as well. We have the BitLab YouTube membership is turned on. You can see that there's these gifts in the chart, in the live chat, where the green boxes where it says gifted 5 BitLab memberships. If you're on your computer, your Mac or your PC, if you click on that green box, it will take you to a spot where you can enable memberships and be able to accept those gifts. So shout out to all of the members in here in the BitLab Discord. That's right. You members have access to that. I posted a chart in there. We're posting a news dump of all the stuff we're looking at to build the shows around for the day. So you get basically a great aggregated, down to the real meaningful stuff of what's moving the market. So get in there. That's in the discovery zone in BitLab Discord. So I just want to say, if you're feeling bullish, throw a lab coat in chat. If you're feeling bearish, I don't know what you're doing. You must be blind. But the market is pushing up. We need to talk about what's going on here. So let's get into it. Right here, make sure you give me a follow right here at Kellam, Kelly, Make sure you're following the BitLab Twitter page, the X page right here at Academy BitLab. We're going to do a giveaway today. We're going to do $100. That's right. Come over here. Hit that retweet, hit this like button. We're going to draw it today at the end of the stream. This is how we're going to we want to make sure we're giving back to all you that are helping support the channel and spreading the word, spreading the good word. Be the bird. Let's do this. So come over here to the BitLab Academy Twitter page at Academy BitLab. Retweet this post. I'll post the link in chat right now. Retweet to win. Retweet for chance to win. We'll randomly draw from today's post. We'll randomly draw from today's post a winner at the end of the stream. So everybody get involved. I see you, Cade Pulliam. We got the members in chat this morning. Shout out to everybody. Again, if you are just tuning in, if you scroll back up, maybe a Band-Aid, I see you too. If you scroll up in the live chat and click on those green boxes where it says Alexandra G gifted 5 memberships, or you can click on the very top where you see those green bubbles has 5 and 5. Click on that. It takes you to a spot where you can enable gifts. Basically, you can enable the membership. So shout out to everybody here. Let's go ahead and move on into what we want to talk about today. Let's just jump right on into it. This is what is going on in the market. Let's go ahead and make this really sexy. Let's come down here. You want to get crazy? Let's get crazy. Let's look at the 3-minute chart, and it's going to look like an absolute Messiah candle here. Look at it, just pushing up. This has been pushing up since it hit that 36, and look, 36, rejected. And what happens finally when we break it? Look at this immediate transport on a 3-minute candle, almost 1.5%. Very quickly. Now, 1.5% doesn't feel big, but on a market worth hundreds of billions of dollars moving, 1.5% in the matter of about 8 minutes, 9 minutes, that's pretty damn big. Now, if we come out to the hour chart, let's look at this. Look at that. Just boom. As soon as it broke, pop. A little bit of consolidation. Some more shorts were in there, and then pop. 37.7, and we keep going. It is running. That's right. Excuse me. I got the coughs, shaking off all the bearishness out of the market. Now, if we come back out here to the daily chart, what does this mean? We got to look at the map. What does the roadmap tell us? The roadmap tells us, and by roadmap, I mean the charts that we've done on previous price action, trend lines, horizontals, diagonals. Where do they intersect? Where is a likely area for price action to have a little bit of trouble? Shout out Granny's Garden. I see you in here. Shout out to everybody that's in here. Jeff Gustafson said, get it. Hey, we are getting it. And this is these levels. Remember, I had these marked out on the chart for the last week. This key level right here. Wouldn't you know it? This has been that strong level all the way back here since January 4th. Bounce again here. March 10th. Bounce again here. June. So this is, about every 3 months. It seems like it's bouncing here. So basically the 1 month, the 3 month, the 6 months. So we have a little bit of a gap here in terms of how much time dilation. We see that, boom, 56 days. And then from here, come on, bastard. This is 96 days. Where are we at right here? Again, we tested again, 62 days. And then here we are again, testing it back up. What was the time period on this? 68 days. So it seems like this area right here was a little bit of the deviation, but we're getting about a 60 to 70 day sort of mini market cycle period where we're having a bottom, pushing up, finding a top, coming back, finding a higher bottom, pushing up, finding a top, coming down. And so we're having these sort of this little mini market cycles play out. But when you look at this on aggregate across this time period, this is a bull trend. Yes, we've been preparing for the possibility of downside. Why is that? Because the markets don't always do what you want them to do. And when we look at past cycles, for instance, right here, halving cycle, scaled by realized price. So we can see each one of these, this is a yellow, the orange here, and then this pinkish, light purple, pink sort of line. These are the three different cycles. I don't know what this was. These are the three different cycles post halvings, and how, from the halving date, how the market has responded. So we are in this pink line here, and what's most important is this gap between here and here. Now, this one, we're looking from here and then here, see where we are at in relationship to where the halving is. We see that we have this push up on price action. Yes, but we also got this back here. This is at, basically into 2020 and then the March 2020 global market dump right here. So we are looking good. We have everything set up for the bulls. So long as we don't get some sort of, catastrophic black swan or mushroom cloud event or something, all the ETFs get, terminally canceled and there's no possibility of them, which I don't think is going to happen. There's a lot of speculation. There may be some ETFs coming in the next week. I still think it's going to be a little bit later in the year or early 2024 Q1. But we're seeing a lot of all the things that we've wanted to see for the last 14 years on Bitcoin. All those dream situations have manifested and they are sitting on the desk waiting to be signed, over, ordered, and delivered, baby. Are you prepared? Are you in position? Do you have your strategy in place? I'm feeling good. Man, all of you are looking good. You got those beakers next to your name. Shout out to all the members. I'm enjoying this. I'm liking the markets pushing up as they are. But the question right now is, have you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and ding that bell? Join us here in the BitLab community where it's all about encouragement. It's all about positivity. It's all about helping break down strategies and the tools and things that you can use to build your edge in this market so that you can stay in control of your future, because that's what this is all about. So join us here, hit that subscribe button, look below the video right now. If it does not say subscribed, what are you doing? You're here. Are you not entertained? Hit that subscribe button. Let's go ahead and break down these markets. We got a lot of TA to do today. And if you really are trying to figure out how that you can dominate in this market and really break this down, make sure you head over to bitlabacademy.com, which is right here. Hit that enroll now button, get involved, use Give Me 30 for 30% off. And these are all the different courses that we currently have in here. And we are working tirelessly to bring you even more content. And this is not to even, in addition to all this, you also have access to the BitLab Discord right in here where we have different alt calls and macro news and gem calls and scalps and chart requests. There's so much in here. The point is, what are you doing? Come join us in our community. Great way to take the next steps in your future and your financial sovereignty. So Bitcoin pushing up. What are we talking about here? Bitcoin's pushing up. Broke that key level. All the way from January earlier this year, this has been key support until we lost it here. And we had one attempt, two attempts, and on the third attempt, we broke through. Not only did we break through, I said over the last couple days, if we're able to clear this line, I wasn't so concerned with the tops of these ranges on this. I'm more concerned with this diagonal trend line because it's been such staunch support and resistance. Said if we break this, there's likely going to be some liquidations and it will likely move very quickly to the upside. So, did you get scared? Or did you utilize your strategy and look for things that were going to agree with that move? In this case, looking at the BitLab Trend Fuel here on the bottom, if we can see just like this, BitLab Trend Fuel shows the stochastic came all the way down to the bottom side. We have blue money flow right here, which flipped right here. This is where, look at this, money flow is negative, there's purple, and the wave flips back up to positive right here. And then look at what happens when you water the grass. What happens when you water the grass? It grows. And look at this. This not only was a blade of grass, this was a goddamn sequoia tree just blooming up to the sky. And this is what we get when you water the fields, baby. Not only that, you see the stochastics fully reset. You see that the RSI was already pushing up leading into this. So this gave us that setup. So what do we get? We missed it. Oh my God, you missed the move. Here's the deal. You never miss a move. You just may not be in position for a move. Wait for another setup because there will always be another setup. Man, I keep coughing. I don't know why. Now, next setup here, very easy signal. You see the stochastics come up here and top out. Not the time to get in. Stochastics fully overheated. I'm looking at the daily. Now we see the stochastics fully pull back as the price is pushing up. And this has a little bit of a price pullback, but the stochastics have basically fully reset. Come down here. We can see the percentage here on the right-hand side. Came down and tapped down in the 25% zone, under 30. Getting quite low, getting quite reset. So then on this daily candle, looking right here, where the stochastics not only have not bottomed, but reset very low, very oversold, underbought, there's room to run. This means the engine is no longer overheated like it is here. So then on the daily, we come over here to the 4 hour. We get more resolution on the chart, more candles throughout the day. Why is it better resolution? If I'm looking at the daily chart, each candle, I don't know why, each candle is 1 day. So right here, it's 1 day, each candle. If I come down here to the 4 hour, each candle is broken up into, what is it, 6? 6 times 4 is 24. 6 candles. So looking right here, this is where the stochastics fully reset on the daily. So now we look, where's a better trigger? Well, stochastics are still angled to the downside, still coming down. So once they get down here, boom, option V. This was a setup on the daily. On the 4 hour, you get more clarity. So now let's turn on the BitLab intelligence. Let's see if there's any signals here in the BitLab volume. Now look at this. BitLab volume. Price action was moving down through here, and we know we have this liquidity magnet down here with not only one order block, but you see this? There's one order block that started back here and a secondary order block that started right here, which is why this is much lighter and this is darker, because there's 2 order blocks overlaid, meaning that there's a lot of liquidity interest at those price zones, and they tend to be magnets for price to come and tap them. And so what we see as price is pushing down right here, price is pushing down right here, but we're also seeing the stochastics still going down. And then finally, the stochastics finally start rebounding and moving up right here. So as the price is moving up, this is that area that I told you. Nothing yet structurally had changed. I said this in the video about 2 days ago. Everybody wanted to be super excited about this. You can be excited about a setup. Don't ape in and go FOMO in because you're scared to miss something. Now, in this case, you would have been okay, but a lot of times this is how people get themselves in trouble. Now, this starts pushing up. We have that sort of semi-reversal candle right here, kind of a spinning top, almost a shooting star, but mostly the spinning top. Price action comes down. But then we see right here, this is finding support on the 20 moving average. So once we break this high here and we're testing this zone, this is giving me a lot of confidence on a breakout here that I could take some sort of trade at this level. Now let's go ahead and look over at Ethereum, because somebody said Ethereum has broken $2,000. So let's go ahead and bring up pretty girl 1987. It says right now. I don't know why the internet is so slow anytime I want to stream. So look at this. It is pushed up to, on Bitstamp, it's 1989. What is it right here on Coinbase? 1992. What is it? Let's see. ETH. Let's do USDT.P. We're going to look at this on Binance. The perpetuals are probably going to be higher. Yeah, this broke on the perpetuals up to 2012. And look at this. Look at where this bounced. Look at this, where this initially, I'm not going to say it's going to reject. Look at where it initially took some profits. Where? Right in the order block zone that was printed on the chart with the BitLab volume. The BitLab volume chart, I mean, it tells you where there's interest in the price levels on the assets that you are trading. Kingston Crows, what's up? Red Elephant, what's up? How's everybody doing today? It looks like the bulk ones don't work, but the smaller ones do. I don't know what you're talking. You talking about the gifts? Not sure. If you can click on that little green button up at the top, it says 5. You can get one of the BitLab memberships here, the BitLab YouTube channel. Help support the love and have a little beaker next to your name. And as you progress over the months, the beaker fills up and we get different emojis and all kind of stuff. But so shout out to everybody here. Deucey Does, how you doing? So look at this. Ethereum is pushing up. Look at this candle. And what level is this? This level that it broke out from is essentially, boom, right there. Boom, highs. We can actually draw this back further. High, 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 high. Bye. We're getting, look at this high volume candle. Not only do we see the volume down here on the bottom right here, but we also see a lot of buying pressure inside of this. Look at this pump. Oh man, this pumpage is just feeling so good. Look at this. And this is just going to further have cascading liquidations to the upside, meaning shorts, people that are betting against the bulls. You have to, if you're shorting on derivatives or on perpetual futures or on, leverage essentially, if the market pushes past a certain zone, then you're forced to close that position. In order to close a short, you're forced to buy. So think about that. Now we can come over here and look at CoinGlass. I'm so excited for the BitLab member stream in the Discord later. So everybody get involved over there on the Discord. Become a member at BitLab Academy. I'm doing near daily. It's about 5 or 6 days a week, private member streams in the Discord. I mean, I'm telling you, you guys got to get involved. Come join us there. We've added so much value to what we're doing. If you used to be a member, you want to come back, send me a message. I'll give you a great deal. There's a lot been going on. We're just trying to give the best value we possibly can. So come and join us, bitlabacademy.com. Hit that enroll now. You can start your education for free. Just click on this button right here, and there's 3 options that pop up just to show you right here. One day when the website loads, right here, start your beginner, start free, boom, right there. If you want just all access to all the courses and the premium Discord, right here, you can still use that. And then if you want the access to the indicators, all the indicators, and all access to the courses and the premium Discord, pro, boom, right there. Join it, get involved. Now look at CoinGlass right here. And by the way, we break down CoinGlass, we break down glass, we break down on-chain, we break down candles, candle patterns, trading strategies, everything you want inside BitLab Academy to make sure that you understand what the hell is going on in this market so that you can use a strategy that works for you. Now, let's come up here to coinglass.com. We're gonna go to liquidations. Jake Mueller, what's up? How you doing? That's 2 Cokes. You owe me, Alexandra. Well, here we go. 24 hours. I'm just reading Alex or Crimson's message. $133 million in shorts liquidated in the last 24 hours. ETH, 38 million, almost 39. Link also 7. I mean, basically everything. Only thing that doesn't have a lot of liquidations is XRP for whatever reason. It's a little bit more on the long side being liquidated. But we can see, let's look at this in the last hour. $24 million in the last hour. What's the last 4 hours? $40 million, $20 million in Ethereum. Don't bet against the trend, especially if you're not experienced. We have established a bullish trend. And so what we should be looking for right now is opportunities to long and identifying what price targets we want to take some profits off the table. If you are trading, if you're looking for opportunities to long into the full next bull cycle all the way up until the top, somewhere to take profits at that zone, fine. Don't stress yourself out staring at a 15-minute chart. Look at the daily and the 4-hour, maybe even the 3-day and the daily and the 12-hour if you're looking for those longer positions. There's no need to add undue stress. If you are trading, where you're actively throughout the week trying to take trades and stack up your coins, when you are in a situation like this where you see, look at this. We have established an uptrend here. If we go out to the daily, I mean, yes, this was a little scary, but look at these. Low, higher low, We're on this, another attempt right here. This is on Ethereum, pushing higher. If we come back over to Bitcoin, zooming out, look at this. Low, higher low, higher low. Almost scary, but higher high here. We are really, let's go ahead and turn off all the noise. We're in an uptrend. We're looking for opportunities to long, not betting against the trend. Betting against the trend, unless you're an absolute professional trader and you're using a very small percentage of your portfolio, or you're doing it to hedge some of your longs, is only going to bite you in the ass. Just tell you the truth, how I see it. So shout out to everybody that's in the room right now. We got 104 people in the room, only 39 likes. I want every single one of you right now to look below the video, get out of the live chat, go and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, join us here in the family. We've had a rough couple months in terms of how much content that I've been doing on the back end. And I'm so excited that I can be back here on air every single day and doing so much more extra stuff in the BitLab Discord. So every one of you hit that like button. Let's go ahead and talk about some more charts. We need to break down some TA. So let's go ahead and look, let's see what's happening on Bitcoin. Let's zoom it in. We looked at the daily, we looked at the 4 hour. Let's get down to let's actually look at the 4 hour. And we're going to turn on the lines and the charts. And these are these levels that I'm watching. Let's go ahead and delete these lines that we had here from a second ago. And look at this. Look at this. Rejection on the trend signal line. Rejection on the trend signal line. But we held support rather than coming all the way down below the weekly VWAP, which is this yellow line. We came back up, found support on the 20 moving average, which is this EMA ribbon within the support zone right here. And then once we broke it, we found support and launched. And we already know the stochastics had reset. So we had the leading, we had the confluence, and we had the leading support and basically full trigger to take this move. Now, does this look like it's trying to cool down? Well, we have some targets in mind. The target out of the bull flag that we have all the way right here, this flagpole. Shout out to all the people adding these gifts. If you want to take one of these gifted memberships, all you have to do is see the green box that says Sawtooth Hiker gifted 1 BitLab Academy membership. Click on that, add your BitLab membership in here. And the more members we get, the more emojis we can add. And yeah, so shout out to everybody that is being a member. Appreciate you all. The flagpole here, this is what that flagpole is. This is that extrapolated target up in the $46,000, $47,000 range. Will we get there? Well, we got some work to do ahead of that. Remember, we talked about breaking this level. Once we break this level, we could talk about those upper targets. But I've been saying all week, when we do break this level, I think it's going to transport relatively quickly and push up here into this $38,000 range. Now, what do we also see here? What's this red box? The red box is not something I drew on the chart. This is part of the BitLab volume. This automatically propagates on the chart, and it shows areas of high liquidity interest based on previous price action. So there was a lot of orders that were either placed in the books here or didn't get filled, or just large clusters of orders that piled into the order books. A lot of interest here with big money, smart money, institutional money. And so it's going to be an area of interest when price comes back to that level. Now we see this order block zone right here, coinciding with where this diagonal level of resistance is, right in this level. So this is an area of interest I'm watching. I'm watching for a yellow candle here on the BitLab Intelligence. What do I mean by yellow candle? You see this right here, teal candles, and all of a sudden we get a yellow candle. This is stopping volume, and it sometimes will mean a reversal back down. A lot of times it will just mean stopping volume. There's going to be likely some sort of consolidation or a reversal down. In this case, we're still having strong buying candles here on the 4 hour. It's pushing up. We're getting expansion, a little bit of cool off. Bigger expansion. I'm watching for what's happening in this territory. If we break this level, I do expect we'll have another transport up here in likely somewhere up here in the $42,000 to $43,000 range. Why? We have this order block area of interest right here from the BitLab volume. Now, again, if you're interested in any of these indicators we have, they come together as a pack. You get them at bitlabacademy.com. Right up here, click on indicators, and you can add it to your strategy. You can also just go ahead and get that BitLab Pro, and you get the access to all of our premium Discord and the indicators. That's right here. So it's a great way to help support the channel and also invest in your future. Now, by the way, anybody watching anywhere else, make sure you're coming over to youtube.com/@BitLab Academy. Join us here. And if you haven't yet, if you struggle at all with TradingView, come down to the Daily Alpha right here, Pro TradingView Guide. We show you how to set up the different templates, how to do quick keys on there, how to really, master what's going on in your TradingView so you can chart easy. And there's a lot of great videos in here. I am interviewing the Rational Root later today. It will be going out on Saturday, so shout out to that. Now, what are we looking for here? Let's get down. Let's get a little bit more clarity, better resolution, divide it down to a little bit smaller time frame. Okay, on the 1 hour, this is what we're talking about. See, we're starting to get a yellow candle here. It doesn't necessarily mean reversal, because we see here, when you get these yellow candles, a little bit of a reversal, but consolidation. Yellow candle, a little bit of consolidation. And then, so we want to watch what's going to happen in this territory right here, because we can see we still have let me go ahead and delete this right here. Let's draw an arrow the opposite direction. I want you to look right here at the dashboard, almost all green. That means most of the signals here in the BitLab Trend Fuel are setting up for a bullish posturing. So although we are getting a bit of a yellow candle up here, this is signaling to me we'll likely get another attempt up here and likely push into this $38,000 range. Yes, we've already tapped it, but are we going to? We tapped it and we tapped it on, for instance, the Bybit, I believe. I think we may have tapped it. We tapped it up here, almost tapped it right here on the BitGet. Do we have the Bybit chart? Let's see. FEMIX went all the way up. Yeah, see 38.80. This is why it's good to have multiple different charts over here on the right-hand side. All you have to do is click this little hamburger thing right here, expand this. You go right here to My List. You can create a new list or just have the list you have, and then just press this little plus arrow right here. This is where my mouse is. See up here on the top right. Oops, clicked the wrong thing. And you click this little plus arrow and you can add BTC, whatever, all the different assets, different exchanges. This way you can go through and chart stuff in different ways and do it very quickly. Little lessons here and there here in BitLab Academy, making sure that you can navigate your way to success. Now we are getting that a little bit on the Bybit. We pushed up to 38, almost 38,100. What's a high? Now remember, you have OHLC up here with all these numbers. That's open, high, low, close of the candle. And the high here was 38,107. Woo! And we got the yellow candle here. So we're going to watch for a little bull flag or potential topping formation, like an M formation, double top, or something potential that may signal that it's coming down. As it stands right now, things are looking bullish. Things went fairly parabolic here. As they go parabolic, you need to watch for possibilities of a reversal. Sawtooth Hiker gifting 10 BitLab Academy memberships. Shout out to you. Everybody look in the live chat right now. Click on the green box for those gifts. So you can also see them in the very top of the chat with the green bubbles. Click on that. It'll allow you to click and enable memberships, and you can take some of those free memberships. Welcome, Tenacious B, BitLab Tech. How you doing? Who else we got? Did we get any other people that joined? I'm doing this so quickly, looking through all of it. But Sawtooth Hiker giving out these memberships. Alex Green giving memberships. Alexander G was giving memberships. So shout out to everybody there. Now we got to look at some other coins here. So let's back out of this. Let's see what Link is doing. Everybody's been talking about Link, and I think, man, I couldn't be more excited about Link. I watched the Altcoin Daily video about Link the other day, and I'm very well aware of Link, but it just reinstilled how important this project is for the crypto ecosystem, because Chainlink bridges the traditional world that's not in blockchain or crypto at all, and bridges that with blockchain and crypto protocols, as well as, I don't want to use the word bridge because it's different than a bridge. It's CCIP, cross-chain interoperability protocol. It's not only allowing different chains to share data between themselves, but also accesses data from outside of blockchain and integrates it into the blockchain realm. This is going to be the glue that really transports things into the future and allows those developments to happen. Chainlink pushing up. Where did it push up to? Right to this box level that I pointed out. Look at that. We got a rejection on this. This was several days ago. I pointed this. This was a golden pocket zone. And look at this. We pushed up, rejected, and then broke through it. This is what you want to see when you have the bulls in charge. Now it pushed up, having a little bit of a retrace with a yellow candle. And then bull said, no, we're not done running. We ate our grass. We ate our feed. I'm trying to be that Kobe beef, baby. I need to go exercise these muscles, baby. And that's what's happening right now. These bulls are running. Are you in Chainlink? Shout out to everybody that's a Chainlink holder. Alex Green gifted another membership. Everybody hit those, join those. Come and join us, baby. Let's look at this on the daily. I mean, this is just, and you know what's impressive about this? If you look at the 3-day, look at this time period. It looks like nothing. Well, let's go ahead and measure this out. This was a significant period of time. This was 539 days, this consolidated. This is why when you're looking at an asset and you're frustrated that it's not moving and you think it's dead, it's so boring, it means that you're being a patient jackass. And I can say that to you because I can be a patient jackass all the time. And I have to remember, okay, if there's an asset that I am involved in and I'm excited about, and it's holding its levels like this and chopping, it doesn't mean it's a bad project. It means that something is brewing. They're back there in the factory putting together the nuts and bolts, and they're about to put this thing out on the production line. And you know what happened right here? They said, all right, let's release this. Let's release the Kraken. And not only is it out on the production line, but it is pumping because it has been building a community and building developments and the integrations and partnerships. So this is a sign that sometimes you just need to be a little patient. And this right here, this was a sign that things are about to change. Why? Because we see this deep momentum wave to the downside right here, and then a much smaller momentum wave right here. We see, you know, this test down here, this test much higher. When this comes up, this retest is even higher. And then at this level, that was the signal to take your shot. Now, where can this go? I mapped out about 3 or 4 days ago, but maybe a few days before that, and also in the private members Discord live streams. This is that target I'm looking for. I'm looking for 18. And it may get there, it may not on this pump, but it will get there at some point. But if this does push up to here, I'm watching for a bit of a retrace, you know, testing back into this zone. If it stops here and retraces, then I'm looking for support down here at the 1347 level. What is MATIC doing? MATIC, rising wedge. You know, I was talking to you guys about this in the process of all this happening, that this would likely break to the downside because rising wedges, patterns pointing up tend to break down. Patterns pointing down tend to break up to the upside. So this broke down, and then what do we get? We get the price action. Where's my marker? We get the price action breaking down, comes up, comes down, comes up. Where are these testing? Previous lows. Previous low. See this? Pushing up right in here, previous low, and then push down. And then right here, this has a hesitation. Why? Because it's a previous low. And once it broke out of this zone, this suggests that it's no longer doing the stair step to the downside because it now broke past a previous low. We can next attempt the previous highs, which is essentially where we're at, right? We actually have broken past that. That's right here, option J. Broken past these previous highs. So next step up is looking up here in the dollar range, another 15 cents higher. Things are looking good for the market right now. Now let's look at HBAR. How's HBAR doing? Are you HBAR holders? Shout out to everybody gifting out these memberships. Shout out to every one of the members. If you are a member in the chat right now, drop your favorite emoji from the BitLab membership emoji pool. Solana, Louis Trevino, we can do some Solana. BlackRock filed for an ETH ETF. Okay. Well, we can see right here, we have a basically giant W formation right here. This is on the 3-day pattern. This is showing, man, not only did it potentially, of course, have a bottom, but this is looking very bullish. Let's get down to the 4-hour. This is where things are exciting right now. Well, let's go ahead and move this up a bit. This is going to be like this. Okay. Now let's go ahead and zoom out a little bit. Let's come over here to option F to the top to the bottom, get a bit of a Fibonacci, and look at where we're pushing into right now. We drew from the top of this wick. Come on. Top of this wick. Come on, buddy. There you go. Top of this wick to the bottom that we saw, and look at where price is pushing up to. It rejected right here on the 382. See this right here? Rejected. Now it pushes up. It pushed up fairly high, came down, and found support on the 382. And now it's pushing up. Next stop right up here in the 64-cent range. It's the golden pocket. If things are truly bullish, it may butt its head against it and then break right through it, or it may slice right through it and then come back and find it as support. But that 64, 65-cent zone is what I'm looking for Hedera. Now let's talk about Solana. I saw somebody mention Solana. I forget his name right at the moment. Solana, been working your mama. That's right. So these are those targets that we were looking at. We talked about it in the BitLab Discord. And this, this is, I called this on the day, it was somewhere over here. And I called this that if this was going to come up and tap the $46 level. And what did it do? The price action went directly to this level. I did not change this. I did not add this. This was set up like this before the price went there. And then price came back down, consolidated a little bit, then broke out. Now it's broken past this high. What's next for Solana? Well, the next level I'm watching is 42.65. Why is that? There's a random line there, Kelly. No, it's not a random line. This is a flagpole extrapolated from basically this move right here, and you take that flagpole and you draw this out. You can do it from somewhere here, basically anywhere in this region. It's right up here, low 50s, 51, 52 level. And this is the market's looking like it wants to push. Is it because there's a lot of speculation? ETFs are just around the corner? Maybe. But at the end of the day, when you are trading, when you are in the charts, when you're trying to make money on shorter time frame trades, not taking a position for the next bull market, but you're trading in and out of the day or in and out of the week or even every couple weeks, and you're doing it to stack money throughout the cycle, it doesn't matter what the news is. The chart will a lot of times signal what it was brewing up to be doing anyway. So this is suggesting the markets are pushing. This is suggesting that bullish expansion is coming in. There's a lot of heightened exuberance right now because we had such a long bear market that just chopped, and then we had the sideways bullshit for most of this year. Yes, we had push-ups, but then we had a long, drawn-out, just distributions. And we're finally getting some explosiveness and carry through. So I'm looking for this $50 mark. Might front run the 52 a little bit because 50 is a round number, but regionally in this zone. That's what I'm looking at. AVAX, how you doing, girl? AVAX, same thing. Look at this. Now you can draw some lines while you're in here. We got a bit of a trend line right there. Great. Now we can zoom out a little bit. Zoom out a little bit. So look at where we're testing right into here. This range right here. What is it? Look. Previous lows of this range, rejected, held support, fell through. So if we can take this out, I think we're going to be continuing up for a bit and then potentially use this area as support. We are seeing the momentum wave sort of roll over. What does it look like on the 4 hour? 4 hour. Oh, look at that. So what I'm looking for here, I'm looking at the price. And then I'm looking straight down on this bounce right here and seeing that the stochastics had come down here and nearly fully reset. And now they pushed up, but they're starting to round out. So maybe we're going to have a little bit of a bull flag here or even a retest back down. But this is looking like it's cooling just a little bit. This is on the 4 hour. Let's look at the 1 hour. A lot of bullishness here. Golly. This is why you look at multiple time frames. 4 hours suggests maybe a little cooling. The 1 hour suggests maybe this might continue up. But we do have the momentum wave. We got the triangle here suggesting that this may be rolling over, but the stochastics tried to pull back and are starting to push back up. If we can take out this level, it makes sense. We're having a little hesitation on the price and some of the signals because it was this level that we saw had a lot of interaction with price over here. What does it look like on the BitLab volume? We're on the 4 hour. Let's get down to the 2 hour. Okay, look at that, 2 hour. Coming right up in, where do we find a little bit of resistance? Right in this order block. I want to incentivize you and encourage every one of you to look at least 4 time frames on any asset you're looking at so you can get the data sets around what's happening on the slightly more macro time period and then break that down by 3 or by 4 each way. So daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, 15 minute, or weekly, 3 day, daily, 12 hour, 4 hour. Some sort of breaking up of many different time frames on your assets so you can see what's going on. On the 2 hour, looks like the stochastics are also getting a little overheated. It makes sense. Look at this. We tapped that order block zone and we're getting a little bit of a pullback. We may be forming a little bit of a bull flag here, but if we do lose this level and come down, this is the next level that I'm looking on a pullback down here, 1310. In this region here from 1290 up to 1315, this sort of zone. If this pulls back, I said, if this continues up, next spot I'm looking at is up here at the 1470s. A whole nother dollar. Now, what are we looking at on XRP? Are we on the right chart? Yeah, okay. Where is my XRP? XRP, boom. So XRP sitting still. XRP, look at this. This actually had a bit of a dip. Bounce, where on this level right here. So did this just kind of front run stuff a little bit? Now it's cooling off? Well, we know the level right below is 67 cents. We talked about this yesterday up here. I said if this breaks down, this is the area I'm looking at. And now look, on this 4 hour candle came down and tapped that exact area. So now if this does start pushing up, this is the next level I'm looking up above us, which is 71, 72 cents, where this order block is and these previous highs. But as it stands right now, I'd be a little hesitant right here. This was a bullish pattern with a flat level of resistance, rising level of support. But this is this tried to flush out things to the downside, which actually can be fairly bullish if this came down and the bears failed and now cleared that liquidity and then potentially moved to the upside. I'd be a little bit patient on this because we do see the stochastics basically rolling over here with the RSI as well. So I'd be a little patient on XRP. Quant, what's Quant looking like? Quant, 109. Remember when it was right here? I said, man, I think because of this rising resistance, I'm watching for the price to come back and test this line right here down in the 101 zone. That was when price was over here, and that's exactly, I mean, price was about right here. And this is exactly what happened. So I may get some calls wrong, but I'm always looking in 2 directions. I may have a preference wrong about which direction I want it to go, but I'm always looking in 2 directions. And a lot of the things that I've been calling out lately have been hitting, within a micro percentage of the zones that I'm calling out for. So shout out to everybody that's been here. Shout out to Sawtooth Hiker, Crimson Caravan Company, Alex Green, Red Elephant. Who else we got? JT Keener, Love Breakers. Quant thoughts, please. Hey, I love Quant. I love Quant. It's one of those ones I'm really going to be scaling into even more into this next bull market. K-Day, Alex Green, dude, everybody in the chat. Again, everybody, if you're in here watching right now, hit the like button, click those gift images up above in the live chat, the green circles, click on one of those. If you're not a member yet, and you can enable memberships and accept a membership, join us here. I want to see everybody. I'm actually curious, everybody that's a BitLab member, share your favorite emoji from the BitLab member emojis we have selected there. I think we may have enough members after this to add a couple more emojis, so I will be adding some. Shout out to everybody here. Let's go ahead and look. Filecoin. We're going to do some turbo TA because I have to go and do TA, I have to go and do some TA on Discover Crypto here in a moment. It's pushing up, finding resistance. Where? In the order block on the BitLab volume, part of the BitLab trading stack. Again, if you want these indicators, it's a BitLab volume where you get the volume profiles, you get the order blocks. You can also see the volume delta on this. The BitLab Trend Fuel here on the bottom that has the momentum, money flow, stochastics, RSI, and then of course the BitLab Intelligence, which has the moving averages, bullish and bearish setups, as well as divergences being printed right on the chart. This pack, I'm telling you, head over to bitlabacademy.com, click on indicators. Right here, add it to your trading strategy tool belt right here. You can also get this discounted if you get with the BitLab Pro. You can still use Give Me 30, GIVEME30, one word, for 30% off your first month. Everybody get involved there. Now I think I gotta run. Let's do one more coin. What else we want to do? We didn't do ADA, did we? How could we not do ADA? ADA, look at that, pushed up, came back. Look at this. I drew this out the other day. I drew this out when this was pushing up, watching with this box right here for price to come back into the zone. Bounced in the zone, pushed up, found some resistance on the trend signal line. Little resistance, finally broke through it, used it as support, and pushing up where? To the order block. I'm telling you guys, I love you guys very much. Guys and gals, everybody, every single one of you, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join us here in BitLab Academy, and I will see you over on Discover Crypto. Let's go drop some positivity. Let's go drop some lab coats. Let's go drop those green god candles. Let's get it. Adios. Adios, muchachos. Thank you for coming. Thank you, everybody. See you later. Adios.